interrupt your news stations on WQED. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message has been transmitted by request from Operation Lifesaver, the NTSB, and Penn Central Conrail Board of Directors. At 1:03 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a 37-car freight train has fully derailed along a curve near the city limits of Latonia, Ohio. As a critical precaution, hazardous materials have ignited the entire train, including the solo locomotive, on fire. All fire rescue personnel are en route to the crash site. Stay tuned for further updates. We interrupt your broadcasting in WCET for this emergency message. The following message has been transmitted by request from the Kentucky State Police, the Ohio State Highway Patrol, the NTSB, and Penn Central Conrail Board of Directors. At around 1:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, fires have engulfed the entire perimeter on the accident and 3,000 square feet to total ruins. Power lines were torched in a horrendously powerful explosion. A 5,000 foot of flames have shot skywards towards the towns of Covington, Kentucky and Cincinnati, Ohio. Tune to 1240 FM on your radio dial for mandatory evacuation procedures. All fire rescue are forbidden to enter the crash site. Stay tuned for later statements on this dangerously developing story. Sorry to interrupt your programming for this urgent bulletin from Operation Lifesaver and the NTSB. One fatality has been confirmed from this horrendous disaster. 7 others suffered critical and life-threatening injuries from 4th and 5th degree burns. Intensive care units are open for emergency observation. At 2:11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the 911 emergency offices and their telephone lines were shut down and are being repaired from a safe distance. Anyone in a shelter are advised to remain patiently until an all-clear has been given by authorities. Stay tuned for further updates. Programming has since ceased operations for the duration of this message. The locomotive involved in this horrendous train wreck is C636-6330. It has been confirmed that this locomotive unit was damaged beyond repair and will be scrapped by Penn Central's future owner Conrail. The damages are so far close to $850,000. An investigation is being launched in what caused this fiery disaster. Stay tuned for later statements from Operation Lifesaver and NTSB officials on this dangerously deadly developing story. Tune to 1240 FM on your radio dial for urgent bulletins that will be announced in the next 10 minutes. Another locomotive has been damaged in this disaster. SD 46072 was also confirmed in this 3-train wreck pileup. It too has been deemed a total loss and will be scrapped by Penn Central Conrail ownership. PC 6084 was the 3rd locomotive in the wreck, and that also will be scrapped immediately. The 911 systems are back to running condition, but all clears have not yet been given. Stay tuned for further updates on your radio and television outlets as this story develops. We are sorry to interrupt your news programming for this emergency update bulletin from Operation Lifesaver. This message has been transmitted by request from the NTSB. Human error and moderate fog obscuring the signal were confirmed as the culprits of this fiery disaster. Penn Central SD40s 6084, 6072, and C636-6330 were all totaled at a loss. Also, 83 out of the 92 combined freight cars in all 3 wrecks will be scrapped as well. They will all be sent to Pittsburgh shops for dismantling. We thank you for your cooperation during this hair-raising emergency. We will return to your station serving the Pittsburgh and Cincinnati areas for normal programming.